All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakar Kudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing this word in sincerity and truth on the four corners of the earth. All right, it's another article. Science and technology bring risk, but we need them to save humanity. All right, now this is the RFID microchip. Now they're not going to really go into the RFID microchip on this, but this is how they're going to push the chip. All right, science and technology bring risk. So basically anything you're worried about, we understand that you may be worried, but we're using it to save you. And this is the same way that they're going to push this chip, man. All right, with this transhumanism shit. All right, they're trying to turn all the oil into robots, man. All right, and just for a quick testimony, I started working at the Amazon place, you know what I'm saying? And you're not even supervised by people no more. You supervised by a computer, man. You keep track of everything you do. It times, like if you gotta go to the bathroom, it times your bathroom break. Make sure you at your station. You're not even being supervised by humans no more, man. Everything is you answering to a machine or you answering to a piece of technology. And that's what the RFID microchip is going to be, which is the mark of the beast when it's administered, man. You answering or bowing down to technology, man. You know what I'm saying? Just this title alone just made me think about the RFID chip. Science and technology bring risk, but we need them to save humanity. Because when you go look up the RFID microchip, what they say, if you're a blind man, we can help you see with it. You got a messed up limb, we can fix it. You know what I'm saying? All these, so-called medical advancements or medical advancements that the RFID microchip may, so-called bring. That's what they mean by like save humanity. Terrorist attacks, and there won't be no more terrorist attacks because we'll know where everybody is. That goes into the part of them trying to say that they can save humanity with technology, but ultimately the RFID microchip. Alright. But into the article, it says, amid breakthroughs in science and tech, we should focus on how best to ensure their benefits without allowing fears of a Terminator style apocalypse. Salaki. Damn phone, piece of shit. It says, amid breakthroughs in science and tech, we should focus on how best to ensure their benefits without allowing fears of a Terminator style apocalypse stifle efforts to improve lives. Theoretical physicist Yhem Al-Khalili told RT. It says Al-Khalili, professor of theoretical physics and distinguished chair in physics at the University of Surrey in England, spoke to RT Sophie about the pace of scientific development, including the danger of such tools ending up in the wrong hands. And these tools is already in the wrong hands because anything that Esau do is evil, man. He's not really doing nothing for your benefit, and that's how he's gonna trick a lot of you Israelites, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, into taking that RFID microchip. He gonna make you think you need it. It says the risk of something like artificial intelligence having a bad impact on humanity can and should be mitigated by ensuring that regulation and ethical considerations are married with scientific progress, according to the scientists. It says, I certainly am concerned about issues such as genetic engineering, where we're moving very fast, he admitted. But we've always used our knowledge to develop technologies that change our world. Alright? And this RFID microchip is going to completely change the world. It's going to change the money system. You know, it's gonna change everything. And this is when you say change the world, it ain't just like the RFID microchip gonna get pushed in America. It's gonna get pushed on the world, man. All right. It's gonna change. Even this, like this is like a link to another article, but it's gonna change sex, man. You know what I'm saying? This technology shit is crazy. But it says enlightenment is always better than ignorance. It's how we put that knowledge into use that's important. Right, the medicine make you sick, man. You know what I'm saying? That's not an advancement. That's man. All right, technology is making you what? Stupid, man. All right, unless you're using it the correct way. You know, looking up articles. You know what's going on around you. You know what I mean? Not a worldly scale like that, but on a world scale, you know what's going on around you. If you're using technology in that way, okay. But if you're sitting around playing in the PlayStation all day, you know what I mean? You stuck on Instagram all day. What else, man? All that technology shit, man. You worried about the new phone, the new technology phone, the iPhone, the new one that's coming out or whatever. That shit making people stupid, man. Technology is actually making things worse, man. All right. It says, asked about the communication gap between researchers and the public, Al Khalili said it would be hugely beneficial if more scientists step out of their labs and offices and engage with the wider social sphere about their work and its potential applications. However, he also pointed out that it's not fair to expect someone who has dedicated many years to intricate, detailed research to be able to condense it all into a simple soundbite. Khalili, I can't pronounce that for nothing, but Al Khalili also discussed issues which have long fascinated science fiction writers and fans: teleportation and time travel. However, he says he's not convinced either is possible in practice, or at least not within his lifetime. Alright, y'all never gonna get that type of power, man. Alright, that power is reserved for the Israelites, man. Alright, that true power like that spiritual power. Alright, all y'all shit is carnal, man. And that's why it's messing everything up, man. I'm gonna just hop to the point. Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Alright, now he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, and we know that means every level of society. Alright, is going to accept this quote unquote new technology, which this scripture is talking about the RFID microchip. And although the RFID microchip wasn't mentioned in that article, they're pushing technology, man, which that is going to be they're going to present it as like the apex of their technology, man. Like this is the new way of life. And they're going to force it on people. Because this technology is all the technology that we have now, it's not necessarily forced upon you. Alright, cause I know people, who got like an old phone, like he ain't really into technology, or they don't care about no, new TV or the new app on your phone. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily being pushed on you, or not pushed on you, but forced on you. It's being pushed on you, but not forced on you. But this is going to be forced on you, this RFID microchip, because as the scripture says, as I continue on, you ain't gonna be able to buy or sell. You're gonna be basically on the outskirts of society, man. You're not gonna exist without this RFID microchip, man. Alright, so everybody on every level of society is gonna get this chip forced on them. Alright, it says to receive a mark. You know that word mark means karama, which is a cut or an incision. That's how you know it's the RFID microchip, because it has to be actually put within you. How do they put it within you? A needle, a syringe. Alright, that's why when you see those videos of people getting an RFID microchip, when it's inserted into them, what happens? They bleed. It's a cut. Alright, but to receive a mark in their right hand or their forehead, it says that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. Meaning, if you don't get the RFID microchip, you're not going to be a part of society. It's just articles like the one I just read that prepping you for this technology. That's why they say shit like, we could save humanity with it. We know you worried about it, but we could save humanity with it. And they tell you all of the pros. You know how you got pros and cons. They tell you all the pros of it. Alright, but the cons is in the scriptures, man. Like, if you take this RFID microchip, the Most High is going to destroy you, man. Alright. It says, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Alright, meaning if you don't fall down and worship the American, the new wave of American lifestyle, if you will, which is going to be transhumanism. Alright, basically you being a robot with that chip in you. Alright, then you're going to be on the outside of society. And they're going to start killing people, man. Alright, matter of fact, I think I started at 16. I'm going to hop back up to 15, though. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed, man. They're going to start killing people, man. So in your mind, you got to, think, like, who you more scared of, Esau or the Most High? But we know it ain't far-fetched that Esau will kill people. Come on, man. This nigga, excuse me, but he been on a war path, man, ever since forever. He has no problem disposing of people that don't want to do what he's telling them to do. Alright. So I hope that video was edifying. Alright, with that, I'm going to say shalom.